it through August. It's super warm and we have a great first workout of the week for you today that you can do outside. It's an interval conditioning workout. We'll first make sure your heart rates are up, then do a bit of stretching, then I'll go into the scaling options for today. First thing you're gonna do is do 3 different movements for 2 rounds. You start with 10 bottom hops. You probably know them by heart by now. You start in a high plank and jump your feet back and forth. It'll look like this. Big plank. And collect 10 reps. After that, you switch to 20 mountain climbers. You stay in your high plank position, and you're gonna alternate tucking knees into your chest. From here, find a nice space, and keep your shoulders on top of your hands. Last movement is gonna be 30 jumping jacks. Stand up tall, use your arms and your legs at the same time, and jump for 30 reps. Do 2 rounds of this to get the heart rate up, and then we'll go into some stretches. For the stretches, make sure you move with control. You don't have to go fast, you just want to open up the body. First one is going to be the dead bug. 5 reps. It looks easy, but it's harder than it looks. Start off on your back. What you're going to do is you're going to lift up your knees in a 90-degree angle and get your arms above the shoulders. From there, you're going to straighten out your left leg and your right arm while keeping the shoulders off the floor. It will look like this. My core doesn't move. The only thing that's moving are the leg and the arm that I'm straightening out. 5 reps. Then you turn around and we do a bit of yoga with 5 down dogs. Get into a high plank. Push the hips up, chest towards knees. Hang out for a second. Back to a high plank. And push. Last movement, one of my favorite stretches, is going to be a safety roll. I'm going to lay on the floor with your hands above the head. And I'm going to keep my legs straight. I'm going to bring up my legs as far as I can and slowly let them drop above my head. With control, move back and rest. That's 1 rep, you do 5. I can keep my legs quite straight. Might have to be that you bend your knees a little bit, that's perfectly fine. Just open up that back. Do 3 rounds of these stretches, then you're totally ready to go into the workout. And let me explain how this works. So today's a 20-minute workout with 2-minute intervals. Every 2 minutes, you're gonna do 2 movements for a certain amount of reps, depending on which level you choose. The 2 movements will be the jumping jack and the burpee. So for the jumping jack, you just did it in a warm-up, arms and legs at the same time, and this time, find a nice pace. So we're not warming up anymore, we're doing a workout, so step on it. Then, second one, the burpee. Stand up tall when you start, jump to the floor, make sure your hips and your chest touch the ground, come up, and extend all the way in the top. Now, if you go for the beginner version, today you're gonna do 20 jumping jacks and 5 burpees every 2 minutes. So the rest of the 2 minutes are your rest. Make sure you set a timer for 2-minute intervals. As soon as you hear the bell, you do your second round until you've collected 10, making 20 minutes. If you go for intermediate, we're gonna raise the amount of reps to 20 jumping jacks and 10 burpees. And if you go for the experienced, we do even more, 30 jumping jacks and 15 burpees. Interval times stay the same for everyone, that's 2 minutes, and see how far you get. As always, finish off your workout with a nice stretch. Today we're gonna do the pigeon stretch. When you start, stand up tall, take a big step forward, you're gonna lower yourself down, but you're keeping the back knee off the floor. Hands go onto the ground, and you let your front knee drop to the floor. If you can lower yourself down onto your elbows. Otherwise, you just stay on your hands. Take 2 minutes per side. Give your legs some love. And then you're done for today. Don't forget to log your scores on Beyond the Whiteboard. I'd love to see who's still doing the home workouts, and I see you next time.